What's up, Army? Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for choosing to share this space with me. I hope you're doing well. And if not, I hope there's something in this message for you. Let's just get into it. Sunday vibes going on over here, even though I probably won't post this till Wednesday. I think we're at Wednesday. Yeah. But anyway, could I have changed out of my pajamas? Absolutely. Did I want to? Absolutely not. Shout out to the Care Bears and all the Care Bear fans out there. What's up? We might get interrupted. I got some people working in the back. So if you hear banging going on, that's what's happening. It's in my backyard. But we're going to do this anyway. Spirit called me to the Divine Circus Oracle today. So we're just going to do that. I already shuffled. I'm going to shuffle again. As always. That came out really fast. And I see a train. Like there's the, I don't know. There's like a train that's like picking up speed, and there's a train that's been speeding recklessly, Spirit just said. And is about to crash. Somebody's a train wreck. I don't know. It happens, right? I mean, sometimes everything has to fall apart in order for everything to come together. And that's what it feels like. I don't think this is literal. God forbid it's a literal train wreck. Let's see what's up. There is this like really like the energy is like speeding. Like I'm seeing lightning. Like lightning is about to strike. Like something is about to happen super fucking fast. I don't know what, but that's what I'm literally seeing lightning striking. I don't know, man. What's up, Spirit? Take it. Bright baby. Maven of Masks. This Maven of Masks is like looking at this bright baby in like some kind of like adoration. The Proud Pierrette. Number 33, number 44, and number 40. This energy, this bright baby energy is just like doing their own thing. This Maven of Masks is looking, let me show you the way this is coming through. Bright baby, minding your own goddamn business. There's like this like deep reflective energy, like she's looking up, but she's looking inward. She's connecting. You see the way this Maven of Masks, see there's no masks here. It's very there's nothing for show. You know what I'm saying? Like her clothes are muted, her tone is muted. She's it's not about outward appearance type shit. This one, she's got a whole lot going on, right? She's got all her collection of masks. And this figure in the background always creeps me out. You see that? It's always so creepy. And it's giving me the energy of like the shadow self of this person, the shadow self telling this person they can't be themselves, but they're looking over at this bright baby energy like, but why? Like they, for some reason, they feel like they can't or they're not allowed to be in the energy that this person is in. Like there's this fear, this something behind them, this looming energy, something deep in their shadow self that is telling them they have to do all these things for show. They want to live in this energy of authenticity, but they feel like they can't. They feel like they have to perform, which is something that happens when the shadow is not healed. And then this one is not even looking at them. She's like snubbing both of them. This one's like, but don't you wish we could like be like that? And she's like, no. Male or female, masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. All these cards are feminine cards, so just take it as it resonates. This person, the proud Pierrette, is too proud. Too it's like this energy is kind of in the in-between. This energy was here, like thinking that that's the way to be, that this is the example to look up to, and they've modeled their life on the energy of this pride, of this I would never, like I like, you know what I'm saying. They're kind of like I was going to say in between worlds, but it's like in between consciousness. It's like being or waking up and wanting to just like shed the skin, but at the same time feeling like they'll lose people, or they'll lose favor, or they'll lose something by being themselves. This shadow behind them, their shadow, has taught them that they can't be themselves. Nobody will accept them if they are themselves. Nobody will. And this person has just completely taken on a persona that is not their own, and they know that that's why they've gained favor with other people, because of this character that they've developed, and they're cool with that. They're cool with that. It's almost like this person, I might have said this already, this person used to look up to this energy as a role model or as a certain standard, and now they're looking over at this energy, and they're like, wait, we can be that, like we can do that, we can just be free. She's like dreaming. I swear to God, this looks so much like Paula Abdul. It fucking blows my mind every time. But she's like, it's almost like she's wishing. She's like wishing she could be different, wanting to be different. And there's even skulls here. Where did I see that? There's one here, but I thought I saw two. I'm bugging. I thought I saw two. Well, there's one here for sure. There's masks, there's skulls, there's these skeletons in the closet. There's this aspect of themselves that they're ashamed of. Oh, this is a skull back here. Back there, that's a skull. And this one is like, nobody needs to know the real me. I don't even want to know the real me. I don't, like, they have willingly killed their old identity, willingly destroyed who they were, because they didn't. This is not the energy of somebody growing, learning, changing, healing, and this being the grown, more mature version of them. You know, when they say you kill your old self, like you don't like who you used to be, so you change it, but on a positive tip. You know what I mean? Like not liking how you used to treat people, so you treat people better, or not liking how you used to talk to yourself, so you talk to yourself better. That's not this. This is the flip side of that. This is the shadow side of that. This is, I killed my old self because she was weak. I killed my own self because she was lame, because she was a nerd, because she was corny, because she was this, because she was that. Like, somebody is ashamed of their old self. It's like being ashamed of where you come from or who you were. This is allowing the negative aspects to dictate your life, as opposed to the negative aspects of the shadow, I mean, as opposed to allowing the shadow to teach you what needs to be healed. This person's shadow is like, you can't do that, you can't be that, you can't say that, nobody will like you. And this person is like, okay, fine, I won't do that, I won't say that, I won't be that, because I want people to like me. This is the more severe narcissistic end of the shadow, whereas this person is trying to shed those things, trying to somehow maintain this character that they've committed themselves to, but like seeing the cracks and the flaws in this belief system that this shadow that's behind them, within them, has taught them. This person is having the internal battle with the ego. And I've mentioned this before, the object is not to kill your shadow. You need your shadow. Your shadow gives you the balls to speak up for yourself. Your shadow gives you the voice you need when it's important. Your shadow is the one that sets the boundaries. Your shadow is the one that says, we're not willing to deal with that. But when the shadow is unregulated, it is impulsive and overreactive and strikes fear and panic when we make moves to do what feels right in our heart. Does that make sense? And this person has their back to the both of them. This person has integrated their shadow, has healed the negative aspects of their trauma. This person has balanced themselves out. This person is grounded. This person is not looking for anyone's approval but their own. This person has been focused on being who they want to be instead of who they were told to be. Where these two, well, this one is struggling with it, and this one is just embraced who they were told to be, because it's too scary to be anything else. I don't know where we're going with this, but it is what it is. Take it as it resonates. Put yourself where you fit. Just give me a minute. This one, she's literally turned her back on her own healing. It's the energy of somebody who is like, you know what? This is just my life. This is the way it is. This is the way it's always been. And this person is I know I said this already, but this person is choosing to not do the work. It's too hard. It's like that reading I did, courageously forging ahead on the path most people fear. This person is afraid, is terrified actually to delve into their ego, to delve into their shadow, to face their fears. To the point that they can't even recognize that their belief system is based in fear. And to take it a step further, this person is shaming anyone who goes against their belief system. You know how it's like when you live authentically, you challenge the belief systems of other people. This person is like digging their feet into this false narrative they've decided to feed themselves instead of healing. Like, they don't want to be a better person because they think that they're better, cold and distant and detached. They think they're safer being cold and distant and detached from other people. It's a defense mechanism, but it's been a defense mechanism for so long that it's become their belief that people are safer at a distance, and they can't recognize that it's their own fear. They can't. And this person has been in that energy, but is now looking at it like, maybe that's not the way. Maybe I've been wrong. Maybe there's something deeper here that I can learn. And it's almost like this person is like, that's bullshit. Like, just stop. Like, just stop. Nobody cares about that. Nobody likes love. Nobody likes healing. Nobody likes insult. This is that energy that I've picked up on before, where it's cool to be cruel. It's way cooler to be the bitch than be loving. It's way cooler to be hateful and fucking toxic and narcissistic. Three different people on three different levels. And you know, it can really go either way, right? It can go, it's that energy that I picked up in the beginning, the two trains. It's those two paths that present themselves to us all the time. And this, like, I'm seeing it go either way. Like, it could be this energy so dug into their belief system, coming to a realization and moving into their authenticity. But I'm also seeing it as somebody that has shunned and denied their authenticity for the popularity of people, and making this reverse, this degression this movement away from the authenticity of their soul. This, that, you know, when they were in this middle ground and questioning what they want to do, looking back at their younger self and then making the decision, I'm just going to be a cold bitch, fuck everybody. It can go either way. But it's a representation of the journey of the soul in itself, because everybody has things in their shadow, in their past, that they were told, oh, don't do that, oh, don't say that, don't wear that, don't believe that, you know, other people's voices, whether we like it or not, mold us. And when you come to a place of awakening to that and healing and deleting what's not yours and what's other people's, and deleting what no longer serves you, then you end up moving back into your authenticity. But some people never do. Some people become so hurt that they fear their authenticity. Because authenticity is vulnerability, and they fear that. So they look down on other people that do that, and it has nothing to do with the people that are living in their authenticity, and it has everything to do with their fear of living in their authenticity. I keep seeing the energy bounce back and forth. This way is growth. No, this way is growth. This way is growth, and this way is a way where a person gets further and further away from their core self, their truth, and align themselves with the truth of other people. I don't know where you fit in this, but everybody is in one place or another of this. When a person is in this insistence of making appearances matter and making the opinions of other people matter, they convince themselves that this is better for them, but they're miserable. There's health issues, there's anxiety that they don't understand, there's sadness, tears that they hide, and they don't know why. And it's because they're denying who they really are. It's because they're living for others. It's because their cup is empty. Because they're constantly expelling themselves to please other people. And that is a never-ending trap. Because people change their minds every day, what they like and what they don't like. You try and live up to the beauty standards, and it's like, you know, 1 minute this is cool, and the next minute that's out, and this is in, and that's out, and this is in, and that's out, and this is in. Like, following the trends, following the beauty trends are even worse than absolutely anything else. Next thing you know, your whole face and body is jacked up because you've been going back and forth trying to follow these beauty trends that change every 4 seconds. It's as much as people who live in that don't want to admit it, making appearances and living to please other people is an empty, soulless life. Because because then you're never satisfied with yourself. Because like I said, people's opinions change from one minute to the next, and it's never enough. The bar is always being raised. The goalpost is always being moved. And then you're never enough. But when you can sit in this energy and say, fuck what everybody else thinks, I'm going to be who I want to be. I'm going to wear what the fuck I want to wear. I'm going to speak however the fuck I want to speak. I'm going to do what makes me happy. You get your soul back. You get your mind back. You get your peace back. And people lose that very early on in life sometimes. If a person doesn't have parents that encourage somebody to just be who they want to be and say what they want to say, if a person is raised by a family that lives by these appearances, that makes other people's opinions important, that blame you for the way other people look at them, your behavior is a reflection on them, and how dare you act like that, you're making me look bad. These kind of people affect a person very early on in life. And it takes a lot, and it takes courage, and it takes determination to say no. How you look is your responsibility, not mine. You might care about that, but I don't give a fuck. And I'm going to stand on that. Standing on business when it comes to who you want to be, and what you want to say, and what you stand for. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything, right? But at the end of every day, it's you that's got to stand up for you. It's easy to be a victim and say, nobody defends me, nobody's ever on my side. But are you on your side? Do you believe where you stand? Do you believe where you come from? Do you believe what you're fighting for? Because if you believe what you're fighting for, if you believe in this path that you've chosen for yourself, then it doesn't fucking matter what anybody else says. But when you're wishy-washy in your core values, when you're wishy-washy in what you believe, and you're constantly letting the flow of other people's opinions move you from left to right, then you end up in this cold, distant place. And you blame everybody else for how you feel. I'm never good enough. That's because you're not finding a way to be good enough for yourself. When you love yourself for who you are, when you recognize your fears, when you can face your own shadow, none of that can be said. You take accountability for your own life. It makes all the difference. And the choice is, do you want to live in unison with your soul? Or do you want to live in unison with the popular vote? That's a question you got to ask yourself. And then I guess act accordingly. I'm going to leave it at that. Hope you got something out of this message. And if you're still with me, you already know you're a fucking real one. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. You're beautiful. I love you.